Lost my beautiful view that I used to get before, man. That's good right there. Yeah. Colder than the polar bear's nuts out here. Yeah. What's going on, beautiful people? Beautiful YouTube people. Meat, big bro, what's up? How you doing, Meat? How's everything going? Blessed. Bright and shiny out here, but don't let it fool you, man. It's freezing. It is freezing beyond freezing. Colder than a polar bear's nuts. Pardon my French. Pardon my French. The sky is really blue. Yeah, don't let it fool you, man. Trust me. It is super cold right now. It's the wind, too. The wind is just killing it. You can't walk outside and talk. As soon as you start talking, the wind blowing your face in and you can't breathe. This is the life of Canada. In the wintertime, it gets cold. You either get used to it or you don't. You prep for it or you don't. Other than that, it's not a bad day. Like I said, it just takes getting used to. Even though you never get used to it technically, you just have to dress for it. You know what I mean? You're kind of aware that it's coming, and you're kind of aware that you have to dress a certain way to stay nice and toasty. You feel me? Nah, man, trust me, you don't want the cold, girl. I would take the heat over the cold any day. Any day. I'd rather be sweating than freezing to the point that I can't feel my fingers. All you do is take off a couple layers, if anything, in the summertime. But in the wintertime, you got to add more and more layers. You feel like a goddamn snowman. Around like a snowman with all the padding. I understand what you're saying, though. If it's too hot, it can be pretty bad, too, I guess. If it's super hot all the time, you don't get a chance to breathe. But trust me, you don't know until you're in the cold. You'll run back to wherever you're from. If you're Africa, or Ethiopia, or Jamaica, or one of the islands, you'll run back saying you'll never come back here. The only real difference for this place is that it gives you more opportunities than most of those other places, right? There's lots of opportunities to find work, to educate yourself more, to meet different types of people, eat different types of food. Toronto is one of the biggest multicultural cities in the world. Like every race lives here. You know what I mean? We're like a pot. We're like a soup of everything poured in. Everything poured in. Every race lives in Toronto, man. And it's actually a very nice city. The violence is nowhere near like with some of those U.S. cities. You know what I mean? So you're pretty safe. I mean, you're always going to have issues in big cities regardless. But generally, it's still a pretty safe city. You just got to watch your back on whatever you do and anywhere you go. That rule applies anywhere you go, right? There's evil people everywhere. But other than that, Toronto's pretty safe, man. It's a nice city. Beautiful city to raise kids. Beautiful city for singles. You know what I mean? Lots of things to do, lots of festivities, lots of parties if you want to go to. And like I said, it's a really, really safe city, man. No matter where you go, you can't run from crime. No matter where you go, you can't run from, bad people. So you gotta do your research and, learn how to read between the lines, and don't fall victim to some of these people who are trying to screw you over. You know what I mean? It's just facts. Beware of people who are too friendly, My alert is always up, regardless if you're friendly or you're not friendly. You know what it is. You got to catch that vibe, and if you feel something's wrong, believe me, your instincts ain't lying. Who knows what's wrong? Something's wrong. You just know something's wrong. Don't let your instincts. Don't toss your instincts to the side. That's what we use for survival. Just like an animal has an instinct to hunt, we have an instinct to protect ourselves. But a lot of people overlook that instinct. And you're talking to somebody and you feel like something all right with this guy or with this girl, or something don't feel, something feels out of place with them, believe me, pay attention. It's a lesson to be learned. You don't want to learn the hard way after they burn you, you know what I mean? Especially if it's happened to you before, you don't want to get burnt again the same way. That's just my take on things. My eyes are wide open all the time. Love everybody, trust nobody. If that makes any sense. Yeah, beware of people who are over friendly, because they want something from you. You know what I mean? You just don't know what until it's too late. But you're 100% right on that. 100% right. Remember, they say your friends are your worst enemies because they know everything about you. They can get at you quicker than an enemy. Robin, what's up, my love? How you doing? Blessed. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Meat says she wants some cold in Africa where she is. She doesn't like the cold. She doesn't like the heat. I'm trying to explain to her. She don't know what she's asking for. Be careful what you ask for. You might get it. Today's extremely cold, trust me. And it's not even just a dead cold, it's the wind that's blowing. You can feel your face freezing in place. That's why you have to have a face mask to cover your face in these weather. Bud Files is back in the building. Hello, people. How you doing, Bud? Hopefully you're having a good day, man. Guys, I don't stream after 6 unless it's like later on when I'm bored or whatever. And I like to watch other people's lives around that time. So if you feel you're going to be going live, let me know. You know what I mean? I don't mind supporting. I know I can't support everybody with all the people I have on here, but if I can catch people here for 20 minutes there for another person, I'll do it. I have no problem doing that, man. I'm gonna do some Christmas shopping this weekend, guys. Hit up a few malls, scroll through Amazon, find out what's good, see what people want, what people need. Also probably do a glance of something that I might want. And just hint at the wife, I haven't talked to my auntie in a while. I gotta see if she's cooking. She's having a regular Christmas dinner. And that woman know how to cook, trust me. Her oxtail and oxtail and the kingfish, my God, it's something to die for when she cooks it. It's looking amazing. There's nothing but love goes into that food. And our sorrel, oh my gosh. Ooh. Put a little bit of liquor in that, you're good. My wife is the volunteered sober driver, so I can drink on those days when she takes me home. We don't want to chance that. We don't want to chance losing a license, getting arrested, or having a charge of drinking and driving on our name. That's deadly for us because we use our vehicles all the time. You know what I mean? The last thing we want is a bump in insurance that's going to cripple us. It makes no sense paying for a car monthly if your insurance is higher than your monthly cost of your car. That's crazy. I used to work with this one guy. His insurance was $800 a month to drive the car he drove. His payments was $365 a month. He told me. I go, bud, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. I don't even know what I would do. But $800, I'm sure you probably work it out. It's probably cheaper to use a taxi at the time because it was a while back, right? It was probably cheaper to use a taxi every day to go to work and go home. Because he's a young kid, he loves to drive fast. He has a fast car. He's kept pushing the limits. Got reckless driving a few times, you know what I mean? So his insurance was through the roof. Nobody wanted to cover him. Absolutely no insurance wanted to cover him. I guess he got lucky with some insurance or one insurance. He was telling me it wasn't even full coverage. It was mostly liability. If you damage somebody else's car, but they won't repair yours. So that's crazy. Imagine that you're paying almost $800 a month for a vehicle. For insurance for a vehicle. That's just unheard of. Let's see if these chats disappeared again. I really despise when it does this. Robin says, hello, bud. Everyone is a suspect until proven otherwise. Facts. You gotta go into friendships with like a detective. As soon as you meet them, you're like, listen, where do you live? What's your name? Who's your kids? Who's your family? Where's your family reside? Where do you reside? Before you can even talk to them. Because it's hard to trust people nowadays, you know what I mean? Everybody's just out for self. Some things will never change. And no matter where you go, the same applies, same rule applies. Robin's saying smash the like button, people. Just don't break it. Smash it all you want, just don't break it. I need my likes. Other than that, guys, it's been a beautiful day so far. No complaints. Life is wonderful. I don't have everything I want in my life, but it's okay. It's not everything you want, you need. We just run with what we get and what we have. Enjoy what little bit we have on this earth and just soak it up. Just stay humble. Hey, I should have ran the light. You wanted to, man. Yeah. Stay humble all the time. And always stay pleasant with people. That's my motto. Smile and wave at your haters. Just smile and wave at your haters. I'll zoom out a bit. Bomb accident waiting to happen. The sky's blue, no clouds or nothing. That's when you know it's super cold. If you guys get a chance, you know what you need to do. You need to check out my last short. I don't usually tell people to check out anything I do. I feel it's funny because you need to see it for yourself. The snow just came down like crazy at one point. It was like a whirlwind of snow. I just happened to be out there after my son's karate, and I was just like, oh, I gotta film this one. This one's nice. Super crazy. I was running a restream last night, guys, and got some advice for some people to basically, when you're doing those kind of restreams, like the loop ones, to keep it in vertical mode. Mead, I know you do a lot of, if you're still here, Mead, I know you do a lot of vertical streams for Restream. Do you find that works better than doing horizontal mode for loops? Because most of the ones I do see are actually horizontal. The Restream loops, yeah, most of the ones I see are horizontal. So maybe it's a thing for real. I'll check it out later and see. But loading up from the YouTube browser, youtube.com, it does give you a lot more features than using the app itself before you go live and before you post videos. It gives you a lot more options. One thing I noticed though, I don't think it gave me the option to change the image or the file of the video. That would have been nice if you were able to change the name of the video or the name of the file so that it matches your title. Those little simple things that go a long way. But apparently you got to do it before you even upload it. So I started doing that as of yesterday because they're saying that it's not good when you upload videos or images or whatever, shorts or whatever, and you don't have the image that you're using doesn't have the right keywords in it. So I started doing it with most of the videos I did yesterday, and moving forward, that's what I plan on doing. I mean, I can always go back and change some of the other ones and see if it really makes a difference. But since the search engine is looking for keywords, if your image is labeled 6538216B by, Google's not going to care for it. You know what I mean? But if it says winter and people type in winter, this will pop up in their algorithm. You know what I mean? So I feel you. I hear you on that. And it's something I'm going to have to take into account when I do videos and stuff moving forward. It was some good advice. I can't lie. These people that have been doing it a long time finally figured out certain things that have worked better for them. I don't know what's always true or what's fake, but the video seems pretty genuine, and the person doing the video seemed pretty knowledgeable of what she was doing. So I'll gauge it like that and run it. It's always good to get some help, you know what I mean? Nothing wrong with that. It's windy as shit, man, trust me. Let's close this up and get some quietness up in this. Much better. Sorry guys, I like to get the air in here sometimes. This wakes you up, you know? Gets you up and at 'em. Beautiful blue sky on the ride home. Maybe that's what I'll label this one. Beautiful blue sky. Beautiful blue sky drive. Yeah, I'll run it like that. Run it up, run it up. Put that juice in my cup. So Robin, if you're still here, I decided to go with well, I don't want to say it on here because my wife is watching. I decided to get another device for the wife. Something brand new. Bigger screen so she can use it. And it's mobile, so that's good. And I think the trip to either Miami or Jamaica when we decide, but that one she knows about because she's the one that does all the booking. I don't do anything. She's in charge of all that stuff. Like my passport, everything, you know? I'm useless without her, so that part is going to be part of both of our gifts to each other for Christmas. Even though we won't take it till July, you know what I mean? But we figure if we book from now, then at least it's out of the way. And then come July, If we can get a nice flight in July, then we'll go where we're going. We'll enjoy that trip. She's just afraid of going in the water. She's so terrified of sharks. Like, they have beaches there you can go in. I mean, I'm sure they have areas lined off so that those animals or those mammals can't get close to the edge of the beach, right? I'm assuming that's what they do. I wouldn't say fenced off, but just secured so that the sharks can't get any close to the shore. But who knows? If that's the case, we're not going in the water. We're sticking in a pool. You're saying nope. You're very adamant on the nope too. Like, there's no protection. Once you go in the water, that's a wrap. Is that what you're telling me right now? That's crazy. You won't catch me in the water if I know there's sharks in the water. Those beasts haven't been around billions, millions of years for no reason. They're the elite predator. They're the master of their area, man. Damn thing's been around since dinosaurs. Elite hunters. You've lived there the whole life and you've never seen a shark. But have you been in the water? Have you been in the water on the beaches? Is that what you're saying? You've been in the water on the beaches, you've never seen a shark? I know shark bites are very rare. I know that. But still, the back of my head, I'm going to be thinking, I felt something hit my foot. Because I'm not going any deeper than my waist. And I know bull sharks swim in both salt water and fresh water, so and they're not the biggest sharks, but they're one of the most aggressive sharks on the planet. These small little bullies. And Robin says, "Of course, I love to go in the water." Yeah, I can't swim. I'm going to be the first to tell you that, but I'm definitely not going in anything that's higher than my chest. I don't care if it's a beach or if it's a pool. It just stays. Let's keep it simple. But you've never seen a shark. That's crazy. The elite of all animals. Oh, actually a mammal. My bad. I always try to avoid the traffic. I try to take the back routes. It's not as busybody, you know what I mean? More serene, keep the drive peaceful. I don't go to deep sea swimming or diving. Okay, so you're always on the shore like most people. Yeah, I hear that. I'm not gonna lie, I still go in the water, but I mean, it's only like to basically just get wet, get the salt water on my body. They say salt water heals all wounds, or at least you think it heals your wounds. But I noticed when I first got married and I went to Dominican Republic, we got so drunk, I don't even remember even getting there. You know what I mean? And I think I must have hit my finger on something and I must have heard it while I was in my drunken state, from everybody celebrating me getting married and stuff like that. We're taking white rum straight to the head from the wedding all the way down to Dominican Republic. I was able to keep my composure while I was on the plane, but When I got there, it was late at night, so we didn't want to do much. So I went to bed right away. And I felt it when I got up in the morning, man. My finger was just smashed. So I decided to go into the water. And I don't know, the salt water, it did something. Because my finger didn't hurt much after that. And it's still swollen, don't get me wrong, but it felt like it eased the pain a bit. So I'm not sure if that's just fiction or if it's just, some fairy tale story people made up. But for me, it did actually work a bit. Oh, you're going to about your neck. Okay. That's enough for them to bite your torso or your butt or your leg. So you keep that. You keep that, Robin. I'll be in the shore. It doesn't make sense both of us going down, right? Journey of my life, what's happening? You're busy here too. I know everybody's busy. It is what it is. I appreciate you coming through, love. It's all good. Everybody's doing their thing, man. It's getting close to Christmas and start shopping. Well, not start shopping, just finish up whatever else is left. Ask the wife where she wants to go. She doesn't even know, so that's not going to make things any better. We have no idea what we want to do, what mall we want to go to. And end up driving up and down all over the place and then end up buying nothing. And I'm really not looking forward to the crowds either. Really not looking forward to the hustle and bustle. Usually my wife's on top of it every year, but I guess with her new job and stuff and doing her thing now, she just got sidetracked. But she's usually on the ball when it comes to Christmas stuff, being ready ahead of time. I mean, not the decorations. She's always on the ball with that stuff. Our list is getting smaller every year anyway, so it's all good. Realize we don't need to be shopping for everybody anymore, you know? And the gifts we choose now, we can be picky on what we get. We're not buying for everybody. We keep it simple now. Sorry about that, I was reversing. I really need my Google Pixel watch though. That's what I need. I just can't justify spending that much money on a watch, on a digital watch, but it is what I want. Like, you know what I mean? You know what you want. But justifying spending that money on it is another story. And you always hear me say, treat yourself every now and then, right? I don't treat myself to nothing. So at the end of the day, if I get it, it wouldn't be a big deal because I don't really buy stuff for myself. I'm more concentrated on my family members. Yeah, I'm far from selfish. I put myself last on the list for everything I do. I know that's not right, but it's just the way it is sometimes. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day. Or had a wonderful day. Had a great start to the morning. It's always nice to start your day off right, you know what I mean? I was a bit groggy this morning. I woke up, it's like I sensed the cold, and I didn't want to get out of my blankets. I felt like just kicking the wife off the bed and waking her up, but, you know, that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. Robin, are you a bad sleeper? Do you toss all over the bed and stuff like that? I'm pretty bad for it. When I get hot, I'm rolling all over the bed, man. Have I ever fell off the bed? No, but I've come close. I sleep in one place. So you're a sound sleeper. Not I. Not I, says the journeyman. I roll like a tumbleweed. especially if the heat is on in the like in the bedroom and it's hot outside and it's misty and sticky. I roll. Tell the wife, if you feel me rolling you off the bed, just feel no ways to kick me back off the other side. I won't take it personal. It's all good with me. Yeah, trust me, guys. Today I'm bundled up. This is one call that I had to do. Bundle up today. I hope my son, him and his little smart self, is wearing his all the gear that my wife puts on him when he goes to school. I don't know how these teachers allow these kids to go outside without their hats on and their gloves on. I don't understand. They shouldn't be able to do that. I mean, at the same time, they don't really bring kids out if it's super cold outside. Inside, these kids don't feel the cold anyway. But until you get sick, and then the next few days, then you have to take work off. If it's not hot, I can't sleep. Seriously? That's the opposite with me. When it's cold, I bundle up. And once I bundle up, that's a wrap. My wife says I go into a cocoon state. Like a butterfly. I'm wrapped up tight too, you know. The blanket is wrapped up tight, so I'm keeping all heat in the building inside that blanket. When it's hot, that's when I roll. Like I can't get comfortable sitting in one spot, feeling like I'm sweating here, I'm sweating there. And the thing is, I always have to sleep at the edge of the bed with my face off the edge of the bed, like facing the edge of the bed. Because for some reason, I have allergies, right? So some reason the circulation works better for me than if I turn my face inwards towards the bed. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. My head is always close to the edge of the bed, the side of the bed. So the circulation just works better for me. Hey, Renew, what's up? What's up? Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. But if it's too hot, I can't sleep in a bed. I'll just keep rolling. And I don't really use AC. The only time AC uses in the house is if my son, because he runs all over the place, so he burns up quick. But I'm not a fan of AC at all, honestly. My heat will be on in the summertime, but my AC won't, unless my son is going through his little hot phases, running up and down, jumping off couches and stuff like that. So I barely even use the AC in the car, and when it's hot, I just wind down the windows. I prefer the cool breeze than the simulated breeze. And believe me, in Toronto, it does get hot sometimes. Like when it's the summertime, you get these days that are so hot, it's dry, you can't breathe. And that's when they issue those heat alerts. When those heat alerts go out, it's extremely hot. I know, you're not the only one. A lot of people can't live without their AC. Some of the biggest questions people ask before they buy a home: is the AC included? Is there an AC? Like, is the AC working? Everything is AC because I guess they live in a place that's hot. Nobody wants to be in a hot, sticky house, you know? But it's because I'm used to the heat. It's not a big deal with me. My wife is so. She's not an AC person either, but if she gets hot, she's going to turn it on. If it's extremely one of those days, she's going to turn it on regardless of what I think. I just wrap up in a blanket again and just chill out. Renew, you don't like AC either. What is it you don't like about it? I know what I don't like about it. I find that it gives me chills. Like I don't, it's almost like it's not natural, and it just bothers me. I can't really make any excuses why I don't like it, except for that. But all I know is it triggers my allergies, and the AC's on. It triggers my allergies when fans are blowing. You know, like you have your fan blowing in the living room just to cool you down, because it sucks the dust up in the air, and it's spreading these microorganisms and dust and dead skin all over in the air, the stuff that you don't even see. But it triggers my allergies for some reason, and I get it really bad. Okay, you feel cold in AC. Yeah, that's what I do too. That's why I say I wrap up in a blanket. You know, it's like, what's wrong with you, man? It's hot in here. No, it's not. It's cold. You have the AC on. Oh, you're a wuss. And then she throws a pillow at my head. Let's go back under the blankets. All good. I look like a caterpillar in the blankets when it gets cold, like a big baby. It's not my fault. I like it hot. I like it hot. We knew, to be honest with you, it's the cold in England most of the times, so I don't need it. It's cold in England most of the time, but the England cold is different from Canadian cold because you guys get that moisture, right? That cold moisture like BC. That cold that gets under your skin. Like it's not freezing, but it makes you shiver, you know? That's a different type of cold too. Yeah, I know that cold. I used to live in BC for a while, and BC's not freezing by any means, at least where I was on the island, on Victoria Island. I think we only saw snow once, and the weather was mostly plus. You know what I mean? Yeah, the moist. But because we're close to the water, when that cold breeze came in, like in the wintertime, my gosh, it gets right, no matter what clothes you're wearing, it just gets right under your skin. But it's nowhere near freezing like what it gets in Toronto. Not even close. I can go a whole year in BC with a light jacket. You can't do that here. You'd be a madman to think if you could do that here. A mad woman. Can't be wearing a spring jacket in sub-zero temperatures. And that's not even accounting the wind chill. Sometimes the wind chill is deadly, man, because it might only be -2, but the wind chill might be like -15 because the wind is blowing so hard, and all that cold air is intensified in your face and in your body and all over your head and stuff like that. But don't let me scare you from Toronto. Toronto's a beautiful place, man. We only go through winter. I think the harshest part about winter is from what I would like to say January and February are the 2 months that are rough. The other ones are manageable. You get one day here that is chilly, one day that's not too bad, one day that's freezing, and the rest of the months. But come February, it's the coldest month of the year. It's the coldest month for us of the year. Consistent. Plus minus what? -10 minimum all the way for the whole entire month. And we're not accounting for the wind chill. Abia, what's up? How you doing? I'm good. We're just here talking, chilling, killing some time. Renew says hello, Abia. Hello, Renew. It says, how are you? Hi, Cassie. Hi, Sisu. It's very cold there. Hello, Red Room. I'm good. Like if you see people walking by right now, you'll see how they're dressed, but they're still walking. So it's not like it's not doable. You know, people still take their dogs for a walk. People still go outside for a walk because the fresh air is what you don't get in the heat. Like in summertime, you don't get this type of fresh air. The cold air when you go out now and you open your lungs, like you just breathe in, you can feel it's fresh. So the best time to do a walk is in this kind of cold temperature, believe it or not. Abia, I don't support you. I always told you guys, if you guys want to come by, I just asked somebody if anybody's going live, let me know. So go to my community section, leave a message, because that's where it's easier for me to find you, Abia, and I'll come check you out today if you want me to. Yeah, man. Let's go to my community section, leave a message saying, hey, it's Abia. This is my channel. Please come check me out. I'll come check it out. So much people asking to come check them out. I can't always keep up with everybody, so I always remind people. That's the best way for me to remind me of my memory lapse, and then try to touch base with people. I don't want to leave anybody out if I can't, if I can help them in any way at all. But I can't help everybody. But I will definitely check you out. Just make sure you leave a message for me, okay? The amount of messages you get from this YouTube thing is crazy. I've never seen someone. Since I started doing this YouTube thing again, it's like unbelievable. 200 messages. How am I supposed to keep up with 200 messages? And that's I'm only a small channel. Like, imagine these people with 10,000, 100,000 subscribers. That's crazy. So, and we were just talking about it yesterday. People with three channels and stuff like that. Abia, you asking me where I'm from? I'm from Toronto, Canada. I'm born in Jamaica, but I lived in Toronto, Canada most of my life. So they took me out of the frying pan and threw me in the fire. You feel me? When did I forget to check you out? Remember, I work from 5 in the morning until 2:15. So I don't really have time to do anything with YouTube at that time. Anytime after, like now, and after I pick my son and bring him home. So I would say anytime after 5 o'clock on is the most time I have to watch somebody or help somebody out with their channels. Yeah, between that, anything between 5 in the morning and 3 o'clock, in a sense. Yeah, I don't even look at my phone. It's only the work phone I look at, because that's all they pay me for, is focus on my job, right? What time do you usually go live, Reno? Yeah, when I'm at work, I focus on work. It's hard for me. They caught me off guard the other day when I don't know who I was watching. I think it was Crossfam 5, and he caught me off guard, and I couldn't get off the live. He had me locked in. It was a super live stream. Well, you have the option to do it while you're working. I don't have that option because I'm always being interrupted. I can't even, like, I honestly don't even bring lunch to work because I can't eat. The only type of things I can bring to eat are like fruits, something that I can just eat in a couple bites. I can't bring like a meal, because as soon as I sit down, somebody's calling me to do something else, or as soon as I go here, I'm being pulled away for something else. So it's very difficult. I tell my wife all the time, it doesn't make sense giving me dinner in a bowl and Tupperware and all that crap, because I don't get a chance to eat it. It just comes right back home. And I could be hungry too. It's just you're so busy that you lose track of time. You don't even care if you're hungry. You don't even feel it. I know it's not healthy at all. Of course not. But you just get caught up. It's not a healthy lifestyle for sure. And I don't use the lunchroom either, right? So I just work by my station. I get up, I go what I got to do it here, go there, move there, back and forth, walk to one end of the building to do something else, come back. It's like regular routine. 10,000 steps easily a day, no problem, in just one building. So I can only do things like drink water, have a fruit or two that I can eat in just a few minutes. Even a sandwich I can't do. Nobody likes when I say sandwich. It's a Jamaican thing. I know it's a sandwich, but I say sandwich. My wife already teased me about that all the time. Yeah, because your hands are always getting dirty. I'm always touching stuff, you know what I mean? You're constantly washing your hands. You're constantly touching the keyboard. You're constantly talking to customers in your face. Like, it's a lot happening. And they don't respect you. If they see you eating, they when most people say the guy's eating, I'll just leave him alone for a few minutes. No, they come right in front of your face and stand there and start talking. And you're looking at them like, bud, don't you see I'm eating? You know what I mean? And, well, I need my truck loaded. I need this. I'm looking for this. So I kind of got in that routine where I just, screw it. I'll just snack on stuff. I mean, if I'm really, really hungry, I'll disappear and go find somewhere to sit down and eat where nobody can bother me. But then the phone starts ringing. But that's what they pay me for, so it's not like I have a problem with it. It is what it is. I lost the chat again, so the chat just came back. The chat came back. Sorry guys, the chat disappeared and now it just showed back up. Let me scroll back down and see what it says. Via vlogs on. Show me your currently time. The time right now is 3:08 p.m. It's daytime. By 4 o'clock it's gonna get dark for some reason. Oh, you finished your stream an hour ago. Oh, so I just missed it, literally. Oh man. A good time for me to watch streams too is on the weekends. Because on the weekends I get bored, I'll just sit there, scroll through my phone. I do a lot of channel surfing. Rosalie Craft, welcome. Let me get you in the building so you can at least connect with some people. Next time you chat, Rosalie, you should be able to connect with some of the other guys and other ladies in the chat. Hello, Rosalie's Craft, says Abia. Yeah, sorry it took so long. The chat was just disappearing, so that's why you weren't able to touch anything. Oh, you're still at 1 a.m. Oh my gosh. Your time is way ahead of me. Yeah, you guys feel free to connect whoever shows up. Every now and then I get people coming and going on this live around this time, but not everybody's off work yet. Not everybody's able to get on the live the times that I come on, so it's not like I'm going to get 50 people on here at one time. I just do this to keep it running, right? Just keep the streams running, get people connected, get people to know me and stuff like that. Feel free to ask a question anytime you want. I'm always here. I'll answer it to the best of my ability. If it's about me or about life or about YouTube, anything I think I might know, I'll just talk it. If I'm wrong, please address it and let me know. Abia, you don't need to keep connecting like that. We don't need to keep pressing it like that. I know you're on. Just got to keep it simple. Get involved in a conversation. Talk. You know, engage. I don't want the on thing all the time. I don't need all that stuff. Renew says, Rosalie, I just connected with you. And from what I'm told, just give it up to 24 hours before you connect back. Apparently there's a science to it. You don't want YouTube to think you're a robot or some kind of bot service. Screenshot it, go back to it later and check it out. Renew, it's 8 p.m., 8:11 p.m. here. Is it dark? I'm assuming it's dark there already, right? It's going to get dark in the next 40 minutes here. Just random. They're talking about canceling the daylight savings time. I don't really know how that works. I don't know how you cancel time. I always get a lot of ladies on my live. I noticed that the other day. Most of the people I talk to on here are ladies. Get a few gentlemen that come in here and talk, and it's good too. So maybe I start focusing my content on women. Things that women like, or things that women like to talk about, and things that women like to do, and see where that goes. Renew says, Abia, I live in London. You guys give me 1 second. I got to take a call. I'm not going to mute the button. I'm not going to mute the mic, so just feel free to keep going. I'm just going to step outside the car for a second. Tandu Taj, how do I pronounce that name? Tajudin. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the live. You're just breezing through for a minute, I know. It's all good. I appreciate it. Let me put you on. Just keep talking, and eventually you can connect with everybody else in here for now. Just give me 2 minutes. All right, guys? Tajbai. Is that how you pronounce your name? Tajbai? Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, hello.
No, I'm gonna figure out something for you.
Yeah, it's empty. I'll call you back. All right, cool.
Like done, bro. Thank you very much. Respect Jewel every time, people, every time. Robin Millette, how are you, my friend? Robin's always good, man. We're here to support her. She's always here supporting us. Respect, Robin. You don't know. Conscious Vibe in the building. Bless up, bless up. Welcome, guys. Chris Spams. What's happening? What's happening? Guys, like I said, anytime after 5 o'clock today, if you're going live, just leave a comment in my community section. I can come spend 20 minutes with each of you if worst comes to worst, at least showing support, some love, That's the best time for me to connect with you guys. So just feel free, leave a comment there, and I'll come check you out on the last post, whatever the last post is. I don't remember what the last post I did was. My wife won a nice slash air cooker, mini oven, blah blah blah. I'm gonna post it on the live later. Post it on the community page later. She won it from her workplace. Nice looking air fryer too, man. It's like a little mini oven. Apparently it does 3 things in one. I'll probably post it when I get home, and then you guys can comment on that, and then I'll follow up to your channels and check out some videos. If you're going live, even better, because I prefer the live over videos, guys. I like to interact with people and talk to people in real time. That's just me. So if you're doing lives, if you're in there and you're talking and you're conversating, that works the best for me. Abia says, Chris Bams, I connect with you and join my channel and join your channel. Connect, guys. That's what it is. Chris Bams saying, what's up, conscious? Waving. Big hearts. Where's my glasses? Oh. You know it's hard to wear glasses in the wintertime because it feels like it's freezing your face off. And with all the gear I have on, it pinches the corner of my ears. I know I should be wearing my glasses all the time, but whatever. It is what it is. Let me see if I can get myself a little bit of focus here. Yeah, guys. Oh, sorry. Well, it's crap on. Yeah, I'm bundled up. Trust me. I'm going to war. It ain't nice out here. It's not nice out here at all. It's a battle. There's a war going on outside. No one is safe from. You could run, but you can't hide forever. Abia says, or Chris Bam says, Abia, I will return. Conscious Vibes connected. You check, dear. Yeah, you guys connect. That's why you got the jackets on, man. It's cold outside. You got to stay warm, right? Got to keep pushing. Make sure everybody's good. And stay on top of things. I look nice. I look like a damn snowman, a black snowman. Black snowman in an orange jumpsuit. Even a blind man can see me if I'm walking on the street. You know what I mean? Chris Bams, I have connected with you. You guys all connected. Please, like I said, if you guys are going live, you gotta holler at me so I know. This notification thing is so sometime-ish, and I got almost everybody on notifications, so sometimes it doesn't always go through. Or maybe that's what all my emails are for. This water's ice cold. I like to drink lukewarm water, but ice cold water is not too bad right now. Oh, man. Like I said, hopefully you guys are enjoying your day. Don't let the weather bring you down. Christmas is right around the corner. It's time to be festive, have a lot of fun, do things with your family. You know, go out and enjoy some time, some precious time. You always hear about some tragedies around these times, guys, and you got to take into account that, you know, you have your family there and you're not going through these kind of dramas. Cherish those moments the best of your ability. I don't have a family except for my family that I made. I don't have a father. I don't have a mother. My auntie is my only living relative that I know, right? I have other family across the world, but I don't know them like that. Never really met them. Never even spoke to them. But my wife's side, she has family all over the world too. And I'm more connected with them than I am with my own family. So all I'm telling you is when you have loved ones in your life, make sure you reach out to them, touch base with them, you know? Nobody's saying you have to connect every single day, but don't let them forget that you're there, and don't let them forget that you're there as well for them, you know what I mean? Abia, Reno sis, please watch my latest video. Find time to rest, says Chris Spams. Oh no, Conscious Vibes, if you are monetized, then you can return straight away. Otherwise, after 24 hours. Okay, so when you're monetized, it's okay to do that? Well, You guys should listen to what Renu was saying. Give yourself some time before you connect, because apparently it is a real thing. If you have kids, reach out to your kids. If you don't live with your kids, find a way to get a hold of them. If not, then there's not much you can do about it. But just enjoy the Christmas holidays. Enjoy the New Year's. Have a resolution set for the year, so you can try to follow it. And we always break it, but I know at least try for the first couple of weeks. You know what I mean? Breezeboro Red, what's up? What's up? Conscious Vibe. I only have a few subs. It's okay. Don't worry about that. The subs is not what counts. It's the content. Conscious Vibes. Believe me on that. I have a lot of subs too, but the problem is not everybody's always connecting. Not everybody comes to the live. Not everybody comments on videos. You need the people that engage. You can have a small amount of subs of people that engage. It'll work out better for you in the long run. That way, when you are monetized, you have real people coming to your chats, real people talking to you, and real people engaging in your content. Robin Millette says, "Hello, Bree, my sister." Conscious, then you can return after 24 hours, says Renew. Bree saying hi, Conscious. Bree's World saying hi, Robin. Always blessed, guys. Always blessed. I speak from the heart when I talk about stuff, okay? So I'm not always right. You know what I mean? But I base things on what I know. You'll never see me pretending to know something I don't know, because that'll never happen. I'm not one of these know-it-all guys, I'm sure everybody has a friend that every time you bring up something to them, they act like they know everything. If they haven't Google searched it before they started the conversation. But I don't like know-it-alls. I like people who have knowledge, but not the people that throw knowledge in your face every second. You know what I mean? And I respect people's opinions as well. I know I call you Robin Williams. I know that slipped out. I thought I got away with that one, but you heard me. Damn, Mike. Rest his soul too. Beautiful man, Robin Williams, indeed. Very good man. Yeah, I slip up sometimes. Sometimes I call my sons the wrong name. I call one son the other son's name, and they look at me like, "Dad, that's not my name. That's you know what I mean?" I'm like, "Sorry, man. You guys are all the same, man. I love you same way, right?" I'm only human. Conscious Vibe says, "Bless up or no, I sure will. Absolutely." Yeah, I love all of Robin Williams movies. He was part of my life growing up. So from Mork and Mindy all the way up, I loved him. Great man. There's a lot of good actors that we grew up on, and it's a shame because they're not around anymore. You know what I mean? It's almost like you literally grew up with them watching their movies. Yeah, Bree, Christmas is almost here. You better get your spending on. Get your spending on. Yeah, Bree says she loves our Robin Williams too. That's awesome. So what are you guys getting for yourself? Oh, you call Robin. You call your daughters by the wrong names too? Okay, good. So I know it's not just me. Oh man, I thought it was just me that did that. Dumb dad, you don't know any better. You don't know my name. I know your name. The hardest part is the birthdays. That's the hardest part. I have to literally put it in my phone and remind me. Otherwise, I'll never remember any of their birthdays. Renu says, "Okay, guys, I need to go get dinner time for me." Okay, bless up, bless up. What the hell's going on with these guys? Why are they parking so close to each other? Wackos. Oh, they must know each other. Anyways, what am I here? Abia says, "Good night, everyone. Take care all." Okay, Abia, you take it easy. Enjoy. Once you leave, I gotta remove this jacket. I already bought myself a 65-inch TV, a bar for my channel. Nice. 65 is a nice size. I have a 75, but 65 is beautiful too. Before I only had a 55, and I found it was good for a while, but ever since I got the 75, I'm like, oh my gosh, this brings the living room to life. What's my watch telling me right now, man? Spotify keeps sending me messages. I don't need Spotify. I got YouTube Premium. It works better for me. Spotify is garbage. If you guys don't have YouTube Premium, you'll know the difference. You can play your music, your videos without any interruptions. Let's see, what am I missing here? Breezewell, I already bought myself a 65-inch TV and a bar for my apartment. Yeah, that's solid. That's a solid view. Trust me. Blissful Night says, peaceful says, conscious vibes to renew. Rob Millette says, nice Bree. Thinking of getting a nice cologne. Yeah, cologne is always a good thing. You can never get enough colognes, especially for women. You know what I mean? Perfumes, you can never get enough of that. Be a bye-bye. Thanks, dear conscious, says Renew. And the green heart. Breezewell says, how was your day, my brother? My day was good, man. No complaints on my day today. It was very busy as always, but you know what it is. I always got to deal with busyness. There's no sleeping where I work. It's constant movement. What am I getting myself? I still don't even know yet. Like I said, I never buy myself anything. What I really want is the new Google Pixel Watch, the big body one, the big frame one. I don't need the one that uses data. I'll use the one that uses Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, because the thing about buying those watches, then you have to have another plan for the watch. I don't need 2 plans to pay for it. I'd rather keep it stuck to my waist with my phone. But that's still in debate mode. I might even wait till after Christmas and see if there's a deal on it, because it's about $700, just over $700 after taxes. And I don't like spending money on stuff frivolously, and I kind of find that it's a bit pricey. But you know, when you want something, you want something. You know what I mean? Wow, big thing. Yeah, right. I don't like spending money if I don't have to, but I mean, I always tell you guys, you got to treat yourself to something every now and then. Every now and then, you got to get outside of your shell and just find something that you can say that, man, I worked hard, I deserve this. You know what I mean? Without breaking the budget. Red's Room, you're a good speaker. Oh, thank you. I got my radio voice on, so make sure you tune into 99.995 Red's Room live. Where we talk about any and everything, and everybody can be themselves without being judged or questioned or ridiculed. We just here to do it, you know what I mean? Yeah, when you deserve something, I know a lot of people, I don't deserve it. I don't know, I'm not going to say just women, but I know a lot of women are like that too. They're like, at least humble women. They're like, no, I don't really need anything, you know, but in the back of their mind, you know they want something. You just got to figure out what it is and take the hints, right? But if you work hard, you deserve something, man. You can't just work your whole life, put money in the bank, and then you can't even spend nothing, you know, to treat yourself. That really sucks. You want a manicure, you want a pedicure, you want a watch, you want a, you know, your hair did, you want a nice jacket for the winter, or a nice pair of shoes. Sometimes you got to do it. And no one is saying to go blow your budget every single time. But even if you treat yourself every now and then, your wardrobe will become large in just a matter of minutes, days. You know what I mean? One life to live as long as you're not going in debt. Yes, of course. And that's what I'm saying. You gotta be reasonable, right? And that's why I say you don't have to treat yourself every day, but every now and then, what every now and then means, could be a month, 2 months, could be a year, whatever, it could be 2 years. You just find something that you love, or something that you really need, or something that you really like, or something that you could really use that you've been putting off, and you grab that. You know what I mean? That's personally what I think you should do, but not everybody's the same. Always buy yourself something special once in a while. Yes, man. Even if it's to take a little trip or a little boat cruise or whatever the case is, just get out of your house and say, it's me. Bring your daughter, bring your son, or bring your husband, or whatever. Bring the whole family, or if you don't feel like it, just go by yourself. Enjoy the freedom for a bit, you know what I mean? Buds Files, you're back in the building. What's up, man? How you doing? Family's everything, guys. We got to keep that in perspective. And Christmas time is one of the times you really got to bring your family together. Even if you have people who disagree with you and your family, or don't work very well with your, you know, the whole family thing, it's a good time to try to bring them back in perspective. You can always bring them back over time, right? You don't want resentment spreading in your family, and if it is, then It's a sad state of affairs. You guys are supposed to be connected. Family means close, you know what I mean? Means you guys are supposed to be there for each other. So when you don't talk or when you do all this other stuff, it's not really cool. Should always spread the love, just like the Brooklyn way. We preach love, not hate. You know what I mean? Sorry, I was watching this guy in front of me. Just parks beside another person who's blocking off the whole road. Makes no sense. He gets out of the car, finds it's just a young kid doing his thing. Don't take into account that other people have to drive by, you know? Mr. Blanc, long time no see, brother. How you doing? Hopefully everything's good. How's school? Tell me you're graduated now. You're a top scholar. Robin, I gotta go, but have a good night, everyone. Yeah, I gotta leave shortly too as well, Robin. So you stay blessed as always. You guys know my routine. I pick up my son around this time. Another few minutes. I just don't like him coming out and don't seeing me. So even though he leaves me standing out there and he's always the last one to get out of the school, right? Them times there, I'm a damn popsicle. Mr. Bunk says I'm at school, but they don't care. What do you mean they don't care? The school don't care? I'm on my phone. You're in class, in school, on your phone, and they don't care. Are you sure you don't got this backwards, brother? Conscious vibe. Have a blissful night, Robin. You can't go to school. This whole phone thing is a distraction at school, man. You can't learn while you're being distracted. I don't want to go outside in the rain. Conscious vibe, when you going live, talk to me. When you going live, I want to be on your live. I want to know when you're going live. And so does everybody else. I want to be on that live. I want to come by and cause a disturbance. You feel me? Conscious vibe, stay focused, Mr. Bunk says conscious vibe. It's so easy to get distracted in this society nowadays because there's so much things that distract you. Social media, cell phones, tablets. Oh my God, this gets nuts. Soon be. You just tell me be patient. Well, the day you come on, I definitely can coming by. I'm gonna cause a disturbance. Cause a disturbance on your channel and make it go live. You're just gonna talk and chat and make it run up. You feel me? You're gonna run it up. Maybe people wonder why they never come to your live before. Your first live is gonna be amazing. Toya CrossFam 5's wife did a live the other day. CrossFam 5 helped her out, and then she got it going, and she just felt comfortable and just fell into place. And the live turned out to be very nice. You know what I mean? So you can overcome that little fear of not wanting to show your face or get on TV and talk, or basically YouTube and talk. And I know at first it feels weird and awkward. I felt the same way too. I didn't want to do it, and you get more comfortable with it over time. And the people that you're talking to are actually, when you meet the right people, it becomes even more comfortable. You have to wait for the God in me, no doubt. You have to wait till he just sets you free and says, "All right," and it says, "All right, conscious, at your time now. Run the tune, run the video, preach to the people, bring them in." I hear you. Everybody has to work on their own pace. I feel you on that. You have to work on your own pace. You might hear me talking about trying to get monetized, but I'm still working at my own pace with my own type of content. It's not no flashy bashy thing. It's just keep it real type of talk with people and see if anybody gets involved with it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But guys, here's the time. I gotta get going. I don't want to run left you guys, but there's a lot of other channels out there probably looking for some people to check them out. Mr. Bunk, hey Reds, hey Reds. I gotta get going, Mr. Bunk. I gotta pick up my little man. Make sure this guy's dressed to the T because he likes running out of the school with his jacket open and neck wide open and the hat not properly on, no gloves on, school bag wrapped around his waist. I need to make sure he's good. What did I just do here? Good vibes, blessing to you all watching, especially Reds. Just popping to say hi. Been listening to y'all talking about swimming and AC, but was busy a bit. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, we don't like AC, bon AC. But the swimming thing, yeah, it's all good. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. But I'm about to get out of here anyway because I got to grab my little man's. Have a blissful night and be safe. Thank you, Conscious Vibes. And the same goes to all of you guys. Just enjoy your day. Christmas is coming up. Remember, take care of your families, guys. Try to reach out to who you haven't reached out to in a while. Make sure they're okay. Make sure they're still alive. And, you know, I know you don't want to bring people back into your life, especially from the past, but sometimes it's good to reach out to people. You know what I mean? They don't necessarily have to come back into your life like that. Just know that they're okay is a good feeling. You know what I mean? But other than that, I got to get going. Always kiss your kids, love your wife. Every time somebody leaves the house, make sure you tell them you love them, give them a hug. If they get out before you even get to them, you call them at some point and just say, hey, I love you. Just come home safe. Okay, guys? Those are words to live by. Okay? Other than that, have a great day, guys. And I'll check anybody out who leaves a message on my community page. Come and check out your channel, especially if you're going live. That's what I prefer.